Hi guys, Matt V's Movies back for another video, and today is a James Bond video, centric video, and we're going to be looking at my favourite James Bond movie posters. So yeah, I've got this book, which is the movie posters book. This goes up to The Living Daylights. Obviously, yeah, we haven't got the Pierce Brosnan movie posters or the Daniel Craig posters, but it goes all the way from Doctor No all the way through to The Living Daylights. So I'm going to sort of pick a selection of posters that I really like and share those with you, not in any particular order, just my sort of favourites from the films contained within this book. So yeah, we're going to get into that today on the video. Okay, so yeah, this book was to celebrate 25 years of James Bond. Obviously, the most recent anniversary being 60 years. Can you believe it? But yeah, this contains all the movie posters, like I say, up to The Living Daylights. So we're going to get into the movie posters that I really like from this particular book. Okay, so up first is You Only Live Twice. Try and get in a bit closer. Yeah, really like this poster. I really like this sort of artwork here with the twice split into two. You've got little Nelly there, that great scene in the film. And I've actually seen this at like a display where there was the helicopter pilot took this up. It was in like a showground, and it was really good to actually see little Nelly in flight. So yeah, that's You Only Live Twice. Next up, another Sean Connery film, and this time it's Diamonds Are Forever. Yeah, really like this poster. You got Bond there with the two Bond girls and this like arm that's coming up from this little moon buggy, sort of holding the three of them. And yeah, it's just a great design for the film Diamonds Are Forever. Okay, next up is Live and Let Die. Fantastic poster, this one. Obviously, Roger Moore's first outing as 007, and he's got all the tarot cards within the picture. You've got Solitaire in the middle there, and you've got some scenes from the film down the bottom with the police car and the boat with the crocodile sort of trying to swallow up the boat. Yeah, some great sort of scenes from this, and I just really like the whole sort of aesthetic of this poster. It's really cool. Trying to get in a bit closer there for you, but yeah, James Bond, Roger Moore's outing as James Bond in Live and Let Die. And then to follow on from that is The Man with a Golden Gun. Again, another great poster. Really do like this one. You've got the golden gun there. Scaramanga is loading the bullets. And then again, you've got a lot of scenes from the film. And at the top there, you've got that great stunt where the car does the 360 roll. And yeah, I just really love this poster for Man with a Golden Gun. So I couldn't miss this one out. It is Moonraker, the first James Bond film that I went to the cinema to see. And there are several posters for this one. Unfortunately, they only seem to show this particular one in the book. But I do have a programme, which I will get out in a sec. But again, this one, it's got scenes from the film in those kind of sort of the attachments, I guess, to this space station. But yeah, a great poster, this one, for the film Moonraker. So again, here's that program for Moonraker. I really do like this poster. I actually prefer this one over that other one. But yeah, it's obviously Bond It's set on the space station at the end of the film. I know for a lot of people this is probably one of the most daftest Bond films, but when you're a sort of 7-year-old, 8-year-old watching this, it's kind of like the best thing you've ever seen on the big screen. So yeah, Moonraker, great poster. So next up is another Roger Moore film, and this time it's Octopussy. And again, I love this poster. It's great with all the arms that are surrounding Bond, with she's holding all the different things. I always thought that was such a good poster. Very sort of representing the sort of Indian god Kali, I think it is, that has the multiple arms. You've obviously got the jet here that's sort of featured at the start of the film, and various scenes from the film down here. And also the logo, the Octopussy logo with the O with the tentacles coming out. I just think that's such a great design. So yeah, Octopussy, another great poster from the Roger Moore era. And then finally, the last poster in this selection is The Living Daylights. I've always liked this poster. You know, you've got the gun barrel, various scenes from the film. I always thought it was a really striking image, this one. And yeah, one of my favourite posters from James Bond. But all of the ones that I've featured here, you know, are my favourites. And yeah, just want to sort of share these with you today on the video. So I hope you enjoyed that video. I know it was a bit odd with me sort of having the book behind my head, but it kind of, because it's such a big book, it's easier to show, to get the poster in the shot so you can see it. I do have actually a lot of postcards here with smaller versions of all of the posters on, but unless I brought it really close to the screen, I guess I could do that. I mean, that's on Her Majesty's Secret Service. Again, another great poster. But probably not one of my favourites. But yeah, I've kind of shown you sort of my favourite posters from the Bond franchise. So stick down in the comments, what are your favourite posters from the films? Yeah, stick down the films that you really like, you know, the posters that came out. I know some of these films did have alternate posters, and in that book there are a couple of examples of that. A View to a Kill has 3 different posters, and yeah, trying to think what else. There's Living Daylights, that's got a few posters as well, and Octopussy. They didn't tend to do it with the earlier films, they just had one poster. But again, in this set, which is 100 postcards, this was to celebrate 50 years of James Bond, and just on the back there you've got all of the posters, and there's lots of postcards from scenes from the film, different films, you know, in the franchise. So yeah, it's a really nice set. This got this quite some time ago. I think it was my wife that actually bought me this as a Christmas present one year. And yeah, so literally you've got this whole stack here of all these movie posters and sort of scenes from the films. And like I say, I've got that movie book. I did tend to find that sort of when Daniel Craig came along, they didn't tend to do the traditional style Bond posters, which was a shame. They kind of, I felt more generic, I felt, whereas some of these older posters, you know, the encapsulated scenes from the film, some, you know, fantastic art designs, and I've got them on magnets, which I had done for my favourite Bond films. I mean, you've probably seen those on the channel, and if you haven't and you're new here, well, why not consider subscribing to the channel? I've got a Bond playlist, which yeah, I'm sure you can go and have a look at. And you know, if you love Bond, I've got plenty of videos on there that you can browse at your leisure and enjoy watching. Please give the video a thumbs up. That really does help out the channel. Tells YouTube that you like these sorts of videos, and that encourages me to create more content for you to enjoy. The stats do tell me that there are a lot of people that watch these videos but not necessarily subscribe to the channel. So yeah, I would encourage you to hit that subscribe channel so you can be informed when I upload new videos like this. Right guys, well that's the end of the video. Take care and see you next time. Bye now.